Though I will probably try to be very strategic, I would love to think of myself as a very kind and open person.
Sometimes people think that I can be easily stepped on, but I don't want people to mistake my kindness for weakness. When it comes down to it, this is a game and only one person can win. If I have to be unkind, so be it.
I'm an extremely competitive person. I've been to 2 world championships for 2 different things in my life. Only one person is ever going to win this. I'm team #TV.
The social manipulation, it's just nothing we get to do in our real lives. Let's have some fun.
Let's cause chaos.
This is TV.
Enjoy it, sit back. If you don't like it, fast forward past me.
Nervous. I've never done anything like this before. It's intense, but I'm really observant, and I think that's gonna help. I'm very aware of people's dynamics. I just want to be strategic, but not come across as conniving.
My biggest asset is being able to connect with people and make real relationships. In my friend group, some of the social glue that brings everyone together, but I'm a people pleaser, so I'm trying to come into this with the mentality I won't be able to make everyone happy. That's the name of the game.
My name is Allie. I want to be a little bit of a villain. I'm here for the bit and maybe to win. I don't know. We'll see if they make it that far. I would just love for the Red Tribe to win and world peace.
I am not the loudest person in the room, which I think could be an advantage. I'm just going to try to feel the vibes and go for it in the moment.
What you see is what you get. This is my 2nd year playing Survivor Weekender. I have just a clearer idea of how to play the game.
Is this a bad look for me to be looking for idols?
If I was somebody else, I'd already be thinking, wow, this guy seems to know his way around the block. A little threatening.
I am Sula. I am very fascinating. Last year, my team won every single challenge, and then I was unanimously voted off as soon as the merge hit.
This is not a hidden immunity idol. This has no power. Next person voted out of Survivor, Sula.
Deep inside, I truly don't understand how the game works.
I can't do worse than last year. I was like trying really hard, being really desperate, and it definitely put a target on my back. I'm definitely gonna try to be laid back this year, hold my cards a little closer to my chest. Sula is my fiance. People are maybe right not to trust me when I say we're not gonna help each other.
Everybody seems committed to this whole experience. I'm here to make friends, but I'm also here to go as far as I can. I'm not one to give up easy.
I hope to be thinking ahead to how the game shifts. Of course, the people you talk to one day can be your ally, and then tomorrow can be plotting against you.
This group of strangers has agreed to be abandoned in a rental property outside of Milwaukee. They must learn to adapt or they'll be voted out. In the end, only one will remain to claim the title of sole survivor. Three days, 18 people, 1 survivor.
Right now, before we get started, I'm still in my head overthinking things. I gotta be on my best behavior. Paranoia can put people off, so I want to make sure I'm coming off as cool and collected.
I'm really really good at dumbing myself down a bit and making people perceive a happy-go-lucky, less threatening person. In reality, I think I'm a lot smarter probably than people would expect, maybe more calculating.
I am a Survivor superfan. I have watched every season more than 3 times each. My hip and my disability are moment by moment. I'm just always scared in life of people's preconceived notions of disabled people and what I can and can't do.
A little too honest, a little too blunt. I don't put up with social niceties. I don't want to shake your hand. Why am I shaking your hand? It doesn't matter. It's interesting to see how my own personality is going to interact with people in a game that really requires meshing socially.
Welcome to Survivor Weekender Season 3. Hey, and welcome to the family. Some of you already know each other. Most of you are strangers. But one thing you'll quickly learn here is that we're all family. And families have history. This family has recipes that are passed down from generation to generation, some of which hold the secrets to unlocking ancient family history. Another thing you'll quickly learn is that families have a dark side. Families are complicated. They don't always get along. Hey, maybe when we're all done with this, we'll get together for a big family dinner. We'll break some breadsticks, put aside our differences. But until we get there, you're going to find out firsthand that families can fight. Families can have power struggles. Make no mistake, only one of you is going to win this game. But this weekend, all of you will be staying in the Olive Garden of Eden. I hope you make the most of your stay. I'm glad each of you are here. And I hope that Survivor Weekender gives you what it is that you seek. Alright, let's get into it. We've got our tribes. First off, in red, the Soup Tribe. In green, the Salad Tribe. And in everyone's favorite color, tan, we've got the Sticks Tribe. Breadsticks, sticks for short.
Breadsticks are the best part of the meal, so we definitely got the best tribe right off the bat.
Girl in the front right here. If you tripped and accidentally fell on your face and caught it on video, and you released that video on YouTube and it went viral, are you a winner or a loser?
Fine, we all fall. I've had worse shit happen to me.
Back right here in the green tribe. What's your name?
Angie.
Let's take it a step further. You punch yourself in the face intentionally, really hard, and it hurts. Are you strong or are you weak?
Strong, I think. Like, to self-injure yourself purposely, you have to, like, 1, have the physical strength, but 2, also be able to block out the thing in your head telling you not to punch yourself.
I very much disagree. I think if you're punching yourself in the face, that just shows that you are weak, at least mentally. Why are you punching yourself in the face?
I almost say I want to say I was weak because then the punch wouldn't hurt. That was my thought process.
Back middle over here on the Sticks Tribe. What's your name?
Adrian.
Adrian, if you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet and you only eat the most expensive items, are you dumb or are you smart?
I would lean dumb, I think. Yeah, I think you probably miss a lot. You're going for only the most expensive stuff. Yeah, you're getting your money's worth, but I don't know, there's some cheap foods that are like some of my favorites, like potatoes. Sometimes like the salad is awesome.
Breadsticks. Back right over here, you live in a garden where all of your needs are taken care of. You have everything you could want, except there's just one rule. There's one tree that you can't eat any of the fruit. Are you going to eat that fruit?
Seems like I have everything taken care of for me, so why ruin a good thing? I have a good situation going. Leave it at that.
If someone is saying do not eat the fruit, I'll only listen if I respect the source, because otherwise the fruit is in the garden, the fruit is mine.
You live in a garden. You think everything in the garden is now yours. Is that what you're saying?
In a sense.
Yeah.
In a kind of communal sense.
Front left here. What's your name?
My name's Danny.
You get invited to go on a fun weekend with a bunch of new friends. There's a catch though. 94% of you are going to get stabbed in the back by your new friends and voted out of the fun weekend. Why did you agree to join this?
I think I saw this movie before, but I didn't realize we were killing each other, so I went for the exit. I mean, if you didn't come in here expecting that only one of us was going to be the winner, then you don't know what you're doing. I think people have to take maybe their own wins from the game. We're not all going to be the winners, but if you learn something about yourself or you complete a challenge that's really good, take that as a win.
Front center here, what's your name?
Mercy.
Mercy, what are you hoping to get out of this strange weekend that you find yourself in the midst of?
I hope I have fun. I hope I make some friends. So I've already succeeded that in the first hour or so.
You feel like you've already made friends?
I think so. We'll see.
I'm really clumsy. When I was a kid, my dad broke his ankle playing with us. So that's to give you an idea of the bad genetics I'm working with. But I think that I will be pretty good at making relationships.
We're all here LARPing for the weekend, so we're all a little bit odd. And I'm excited to get to know everyone here through our trauma bond.
Back left over here, what's your name?
Carter.
You feel like there's going to be trauma this weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Well, and with that, I think we dive into this game. Here's what you have at camp. It's not a lot. It's a tent, a pot, a campfire, firewood, cooking tongs, and spaghetti to cook in that pot.
Yeah.
You may be thinking, I would rather have some other foods other than spaghetti. Here's where our first challenge comes in. One by one, each tribe is going to have one member of their tribe dive down a slip and slide. Scattered on the slip and slide are 18 items for 18 people. Each person is going to grab one of those items on their way down the slip and slide. You probably are going to want to make that choice quickly, but wisely. When you get to the end, climb under a net, and then you're going to place your item in your tribe's bin until all 6 of your members are across, and you have 6 items in your bin. Once you do that, your tribe is going to pick up your bin and carry it around and down the path to a beach, where you're then going to board an inflatable raft and row out into the lake, where floating on platforms in the middle of the lake are giant colored cubes. You're going to row back to shore. You're going to need to stack them vertically so that no color repeats on any vertical side of the 4-block stack.
The epicness of this is so far above what I thought it was going to be. I thought the challenge was just a slip and slide, which was amazing. And then he was like, then you're going to go around the corner and then paddle out, and then there are blocks. I'm like, oh my God, this is the real deal.
The first tribe to finish gets their choice of a set of chairs or a small but helpful advantage in the first immunity challenge. The second tribe to finish gets whatever the first place tribe didn't pick, and the third place tribe gets nothing. Sound worth playing for?
Yeah. Yes, Chef.
First challenge, we want to make a good impression. We want to start off on the right foot. My heart was really beating.
Your first challenge of Survivor Weekender Season 3. Your first big decisions in this game. Survivors ready? Go! Danny, Adrian, Anna, zooming down that, all the way down. Danny has matches. Adrian has silverware. They're crawling through that net. It is a messy net. Anna now with silverware as well. 2 tribes with silverware, 1 with matches. No one has gone for food yet. You're good. You're good. Brittany and Joseph, Salad Tribe. He's going through, he has not picked any item yet. He takes spaghetti sauce. You can't have spaghetti noodles without spaghetti sauce. Sula now with her items. Carter now, what is he picking? He's picking spaghetti sauce. Danny now, what item is Danny gonna pick? Spaghetti sauce!
I got the sauce! Let's get as much sauce as we possibly can because no one wants to eat dry pasta.
Allie now, what is she gonna pick? She's got a baguette. Nina's got protein bars, but she lost a couple bars on the track. Angie and Tasha making their way down the track. We've got a bag of Lay's, and Tasha is thinking about that. She's got the chocolate cake. Only one tribe is gonna have a chocolate cake, and it's the Soup Tribe. You're going through the net. You're good. Corey's got the fruit. Rusi now. Rusi's got the wine. Only 2 people left. Soup is good. Soup is on. Wesley now for the Salad Tribe. Ruthie is really struggling with this net. The shaving cream all over her. Wesley burning through that net. You're good, you're good. Go. Salad Tribe is off. It's the Sticks Tribe that is lagging behind. 1 item left and it's the coffee. Sticks Tribe, 1 person left to go under this disaster zone. Sticks Tribe has their items and they're off. Two tribes are out. And 1 tribe took their bin with them. Fascinating choice by the Salad Tribe. That is going to weigh them down. The Sticks Tribe is coming now. Soup Tribe is off to a commanding lead, but this is still anybody's game. Soup Tribe has their first box as the Sticks Tribe races to get back in this. Salad Tribe getting their boxes now. It is neck and neck between Soup and Salad, but Sticks is not far behind. They're rapidly gaining ground. Soup has all 4 of their blocks. Soup is now rapidly paddling back to shore with 4 blocks, the only tribe to obtain them. Other 2 tribes making their way around to their second 2 blocks, halfway done. It is Soup's challenge to lose right now, but these puzzles are not easy. Anyone could win. All right, moving back to shore. All right, Soup Tribe is the first one back to shore. They're gonna start on their puzzle. Take it to a spot. All 3 tribes now working on their puzzle. Anyone could win this game. Sticks Tribe was in dead last, but they're making good progress. This would be a big comeback for the Sticks Tribe. Salad now.
Yellow that goes on this side, I match this color with red. Now I need red over here. We're gonna tip it up. I need red. No, 1 second, I'm sorry.
And they do!
Keep going, 1 second, place.
In this that. We're looking for one more. Salad tribe is very close. Sticks tribe very close. Which of these tribes is going to pull it out with neck and neck? Sticks, what are you doing? Still shuffling out. And they do! Sticks tribe comes from behind. It is the Salad tribe in last place. Seconds into this game, our first test of tribes. First place, Soup Tribe.
I knew we would win. I feel like very early, the vibes of the team are so good, so aligned. It just happened and I was like, of course we won.
Shockingly, the Soup Tribe picks the advantage. That means you guys are going to be living in luxury with a set of chairs for your campsite, a much needed boost in morale early in this game. Salad Tribe, the losers, I'm sorry, maybe better luck next time. Welcome to this game. It is on, and it is not going to stop until there is a sole survivor. Everybody, you're on your own.
It's a bit of deja vu because last year I lost a similar challenge with the colored cubes. I'm hoping this is not a sign of things to come.
Some people who were a little more confident about puzzles and rowing were a little less effective than I was hoping.
We were rowing specifically, I kind of was being very vocal, and I also felt confident in the puzzle because I literally like 2 weekends ago got taught it from my friend. What the heck? It didn't help. I tried the strategy, but I don't know, I think it was maybe a different like iteration of the puzzle, or there were different blocks. The minute I didn't see a triple red, I was like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have said anything.
Danny said they knew what to do with it. We did not win, but I'm not gonna hold it against them.
So I think I have to learn to like maybe like subdue some of my knowledge in the game, or like be better about, you know, not being the most vocal person, just because that's an easy way to get it like put onto me. Like I thought it was gonna be more lax than it was. And now that like I'm actually here, I'm seeing that like these are still competitors too. So I can't like take my foot off the gas too much. So I think it's just readjusting what gear I'm in this car and making sure that I run the right people over. One girl who's engaged, Zula, she grabbed like some of the granola bars just off the end of the challenge track and just took them.
Oh. As the fruit is in the garden, the fruit is mine.
The first challenge was pretty hard. It was very physical, so I think I had some challenges. I hope that the next challenge goes well, because I feel like the team can already tell I'm like probably the least physical by far. So I hope that doesn't automatically put me out.
Game on. I'm feeling amped up right now. Soaking wet from the first challenge, adrenaline still pumping. This tribe is off to a hot start.
I feel really strong about like our team chemistry. We like set a strategy and followed through with it.
I'm a little nervous how it makes us appear. I didn't want to appear strong, but you know, I think it's just gotta work with what we got.
We get to camp, and of course, there's something else.
You may not move the Cryptex from the spot. You may not try to destroy or tamper with the Cryptex. If you successfully open the Cryptex, you may take whatever is inside, but you must leave the Cryptex open and on this platform.
Garden?
You try garden, yeah.
We're still trying to decipher it, and it made me remember, like, oh, the game's on. The challenges, the alliances, they're forming, and it's time to play.
feel like family's a good guess.
Oh.
Family alone. No, not yet.
I mean, it's a 6-letter word, so immediately I thought family.
Keep going on garden.
Yeah, garden, family.
I think either of those.
Family a lot.
We've tried all the obvious ones. We've tried family, olives, sticks. I think I'm probably going to fiddle with it personally. Again, maybe the words that are getting put in aren't being put in right for some reason.
I feel like most people think it's a tribe thing, but I don't get that. I think it's an individual advantage. That's just the feeling that I get. I'm not sharing all the words that I've tried, but I think everybody else is.
There's going to be like a piece of paper hidden with the word. Yeah. I see this code coming in later in the game. There's no way that it's a 1-2. My suspicion is an ongoing puzzle. So now we are all just in a bit of a hunting for clues mood. In a pretty genuine way, we're trying to stay collaborative and help each other find idols.
We did a little exploring. It was a little weird. It felt like a group kind of advantage hunt, hoping we'd find something, and I was like, I don't want to find anything. Like, finding something in front of the whole group, weird vibes.
When we got to our camp, we had all of our supplies, the tribe flag, but then there was something that really stood out. There was like a platform and this cryptex that was on there.
Is this a clue or something?
It's a cryptex.
Oh, cool. Oh my god, it's like Da Vinci Code.
And it said that we're not allowed to take it from where it's at, but we're allowed to like solve it, and there's probably going to be an advantage of some sort. Maybe it's the hidden immunity idol, like people aren't even thinking about that. So when y'all are up asleep, and if I'm still in the game, knock on wood, I'm gonna be up trying that.
No one serves up generosity like the Olive Garden. The never-ending pasta bowl, only $6.95. Order any of our special pastas and enjoy as many free refills as you'd like. From spaghetti with meat sauce to fettuccine alfredo. Want more? You've got it. Still hungry? We're still bringing it. And now you can enjoy as many different pastas as you'd like. Never-ending pastas to try and never-ending salad and breadsticks to share. The never-ending pasta bowl, just $6.95 at the Olive Garden.
Before we knew we were the Sticks tribe, we were all in tan, and so we thought, well, maybe we're cinnamon rolls. And so we nicknamed ourselves the Cinnamon Rolls, and we have a little secret handshake. It's really cute. So I feel like our morale is really good.
I peed in the dirt, and then I swear an earthworm shot out of the dirt at the same time, and he was like flailing. He's like, hey! I think my tribe mates are great. When we were all sitting on the tarps at the very beginning, you could tell we felt the most congenial, and we were like chatting a lot, and it seemed like the other groups were really quiet.
We definitely got the vibe tribe. I think the vibes are really, really good. We definitely have like a good camaraderie, and just like looking around at the other tribes, I didn't really see that. Oh, no!
Everyone in my tribe is like really nice and friendly. I'm also like, is everyone truly that friendly?
I feel a little bit stupid because I got lost. I just got separated from the team, and I don't want that to like make it seem like I'm off trying to do my own thing. I just went the wrong way.
Adrian disappeared at the very beginning before we got over here, and he's doing a lot of the like, I'm just here to do the challenges. I'm just like, I don't trust it.
I realized maybe that people had strategies coming in, and that worried me because I hadn't thought about any of it, you know?
Because I was like, are people being strategic? People were like, oh no, like not at all, you know? And so I'm like trying to play down maybe how much I'm thinking about that part of the game.
It's valid to be worried about that stuff, but like, I wouldn't let it get to you too much.
I am a little bit wary of Adrian, just because like he's played last year.
I'm not speaking with a great amount of authority as someone who barely got to play, but just the fact that I played before, even though I got 4 hours in, I think that's already like weighing on people's minds.
He was very gung-ho. in talking about strategy. He has a very clear vision of how things are going to play out. I feel like when someone is at the head of the tribe like that, I'm just suspicious.
So far, it seems like nobody's trying to like talk strategy or like an alliance or something, and I'm like, let's go. I want to like try to get something going, but it seems really hard so far to just get anybody away from anybody else.
No one wants to talk strategy because everyone likes each other and like they don't want to be the first to make the first move. So it's a really interesting like game of chicken of like who's gonna really take the first step.
The strong group that I'm seeing in our tribe is Adrian, Carter, and Brittany. So I'm hoping maybe the 4 of us can get together.
We have a nice tent, which is great. Got set up very fast.
I'm like really down to just like lock in like a voting block.
We have a secret handshake already.
Yeah, I'm fucking
Trying it out, baby.
Cinnamon roll!
We're always like talking about the other tribes, and we think that the red tribe has a little bit more of like maybe ego and competitiveness.
I think they're gonna be the challenge threats and the jocks.
We didn't get good vibes from the green tribe either. They seem a little bit sneaky.
Did you get bad vibes from anyone? Beyond Max, of course. Yeah. We all hate Max.
Yeah.
Max voted on Adrian last time, and so as a tribe, we're supporting him, and he is our enemy.
His quest for vengeance.
I wouldn't mind to give like Max's comeuppance, but it's also like, it's not off the table that we work together at some point.
There are some people that are like sliding under my radar, and I worry about them.
I think it'd be helpful if we can find one person in each tribe to get the real scoop.
You think he gets the scoop from Sula?
I actually don't think so. I don't trust you.
I mean, if y'all are making a board game together, that does signify to me that like y'all are gamers.
Yeah.
You want to play the game.
We face off against each other all the time. Right. We have like 60 board games. Like, we're not weak-willed, like, we're competitive.
We're getting married and don't trust either you're weak-willed or you're competitive.
We're all laughing, gabbing. It's a good time so far. We talked about soup a lot, and that was really fun.
I really appreciate how it's basically trash material. And through Love's characterization, it becomes this thing of decadence and amazement. I don't want to relate that to me in any way, but you can do that on your own.
My soup would be matzo ball soup. Had it a lot as a kid, being sick, cures everything.
I picked a Tuscan kale soup. Me and my wife, Ellen, make that a lot, and it's kind of like our comfort meal. It's reliable, and I'm hoping to be a reliable player in this team.
I take tomato soup, and then I added shredded chicken and feta and pumpkin seeds. We got the proteins, we got the dairy. Like sometimes soup is seen as a side dish, but I'm a home meal baby.
I'll go with chili, because you can just put a lot of shit in it. You can do venison, or you could do...
Venison, those are things
Loaded baked potato. Yeah, also a full meal. I was fine about that. Yeah.
None of us are science.
Yes.
I was digging around our soup of power. I was like walking around the periphery.
That sauce contaminated.
So this is where our tribe draws its power from. This is where we align with the land.
Sula's played the game before, so I'm a little nervous about that. She's got some experience.
She's wandering alone right now. I can see in the distance looking for things, so...
I don't know if it will benefit me or be harder to be someone that has legacy in this game. A lot of people are asking me questions about the nature of the challenges, and I do not want to be on like a level above anybody for them to then see me as this powerful thing that needs to be eliminated.
Honestly, no game talks have happened. It's really hard to tell at this stage. I'm just hoping it's like that for everyone and not just for me.
Did you watch the most recent season of Drag Race?
All Stars 9.
No, sorry, the one before that.
Yeah.
I worked for Saphira last night.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got to meet her and her whole team.
I really vibe with Allie a lot. I would love to keep her around and actually work with her long term.
Corey pulled me aside and he said that he wanted to work with me, which was cool. And he said that I was his #1, which is cool because But then I was like, okay, maybe we'll pull in Joseph. So I literally so clearly said to Joseph, I'm so down to work with you. He goes, yeah. And then he walks away. Not doing that.
Are you guys good? Are we going up or down? We're going up.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Oh, over the searching. Like, I just want to play cards and hang out and talk like music and silly stuff. But my tribe loves looking. They sure do. They're a searchy bunch. So I'm just gonna tag along. And I think my position in that is being a watcher and a surveyor of, and if anyone finds something.
Found a golf ball.
Oh, come on.
Lots of idol hunting. Sula like goes off on her own and searches. She did at the beginning of camp. Danny did too. I mean, it just paints a picture on their back, so I'm good with it.
Pasha's also wandered off a bit.
There was water and a cooler stationed just around the corner from our camp. Wesley opens up the cooler.
So what is in the cooler?
Beer.
Beer.
Truly. There are Trulies, there are some beers. We're so excited about alcohol, but I think that there's probably something else. So Max and I both linger a little longer, dig through a little bit to examine the beer selection, and that's when I come across the Ziploc bag. In that moment, I think first that Max for sure sees me find it, so we need to be in on this. I'm not gonna hide it from him. I need to both read it quickly enough that I understand what it says and also get back in time to not arouse any suspicion. Salad days are over, but a nearby thicket might hide in its greens your winning ticket. So I've been volunteering to find wood just to see if I maybe see anything in the nearby thickets, but I haven't found anything yet. And I wish I had worn shorts that could hide things a little better.
I have been really impressed that when we were starting to talk about going for firewood, Maris jumped in and started climbing up into this wooded area by herself. She's kind of going some places that are a little steep and rocky and passing us firewood. Really impressive that she's like, yep, I'm gonna jump into it. I'm gonna do what I can for the team.
Okay, this is the back. So Max, come around this way and you guys go up the front that way. Oh, that one doesn't go up here. Oh, it doesn't? No. Oh. That's just,
building a tent was fun. I don't usually camp a lot, so it's kind of fun to be out in the wild with new people.
Yeah.
I have just dubbed our camp the Salad Bowl. It's filled with rocks. It's more of a driveway, but we're enjoying it.
So she's so beautiful and so heavy, and she was just right there in the woods. And she's just a beautiful statue. You might find her in maybe an Italian restaurant.
It kind of, what is it, Venus de Milo?
Yes.
Maybe she
Missing
can
the
have a
arms.
little... Someone just made an offhand comment that dryer lint makes a really good fire starter, and I thought, we know this house is run on natural gas because we saw the gas tank. Natural gas dryers vent to the outside. I know in my personal life, I have to clean out the vent on my dryer. You know, someone said, well, maybe let's just walk around the house and see what we can see. And pretty quickly, we found some vents that had a bunch of lint in them. Danny climbed up and emptied them of their lint, got a handful, which was great, and we put it in the sun to dry. Hopefully that pays off come campfire time.
There are clearly people who are louder and more engaged in the game and people who are a little bit more reserved. And right now, those two more reserved people seem to be the other women on the tribe.
Right now, I think I'm kind of in my observe phase, trying to sit back and take everything in. I am not the loudest of the bunch, and I'm okay with that. It could be advantageous to not be the one sticking my head out there.
I think it's about striking a balance of being helpful, but not necessarily being the star of the show. People who play under the radar seem to go further.
I kind of tried to connect with Anna, and she didn't seem receptive to it, or maybe she didn't know what I was saying. That makes me a little nervous. I hope it didn't mean she didn't want to work with me, and more just she didn't pick up what I was putting down. I don't want this to be a season where we pick off the women right away, so I would really like to form something with Anna and Angie. They're less forthcoming.
Yeah.
Your fear? Cold water?
That's good. I don't want to waste water. There. Okay. I think I'd really like to work with you, Maris. She and I seem to have gotten a good like theater kid vibe going on.
I was a little disappointed with Amy puzzle skills. Clearly, like panics in weird situations, which is my assessment.
And I was like, oh, we can't have that.
Max and Maris were walking off together. Wesley and Maris were walking off together. And it's just like I've noticed that other people are obviously like probably having small conversations to be like, oh, we feel good together. I have not gotten that from anybody, so I'm gonna be more initiative about doing it to others. Wesley and Max, like they'll probably make some type of pact or something with each other. Yeah. So my pact is with you.
I'm with you. I'm with you all the way.
I don't think we need that because what's going to happen is imagine one of us pitches to somebody to vote out their best friend, and that's why we go home and get pissed.
Yeah.
So do not need that. I need the insider tea from him.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's really getting going pretty fast, so I'm feeling really excited about that energy. A little nervous too because people are already playing hard.
One person must leave the tribe now to go on a brief excursion. You will return to your tribe in half an hour. I hope you like the jour. Already? It's like 1 p.m.
Oh my god.
This does say refrigerate after open. I mean, this is good.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger
Good news. Mustard.
on her forehead. The years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. It makes sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star.
Well, is there anybody who wants?
Oh yeah.
Do you think anything else is gonna happen?
Probably like an advantage or something. I could go either way.
I'm happy to have you go if you feel good about it. I mean, I am too.
I'm not from Chicago, so I should have warm words.
Yeah.
I should have my second floor.
Please.
Yeah.
By all means. I don't want to make myself like less trustworthy.
Right.
I feel like the Sula thing is like weighing on my mind. Somebody has to go, so I think we should do that.
I'm game if you want to go.
I don't think I want to be less trustworthy.
I don't. You're not even. You're not even thinking about it.
You're just like, I think try my Lord again.
Yeah. With Dijon mustard.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, are we sure?
Yeah.
I feel it's okay. Don't trust the other tribes. Try and get an advantage.
All right, and I'll like scope them out.
Yeah.
Get as much intel as you can. So we definitely know it's more than a Malort shot. I'm assuming that she has some opportunity to meet other people from other tribes.
We'll see how forthcoming she is with information. I'm very curious. She is, like, by her own admission, the player that I think has watched the least Survivor out of our team, and so I don't think that she's getting too heavy into strategy, and she could surprise all of us, but I think that she was kind of the perfect scout.
Email.
All right, one person must leave the tribe now. I hope you like the Jordan.
Oh.
All right, how do we want to do this?
I'll do it.
Yeah. Okay.
You will be given a decision to keep stuff from us. Almost definitely. All the little trick. I trust you. As you said.
I hope you like the short.
No straight up volunteers. You guys want to do it random?
Yeah, paper, scissors.
I can make Google choose.
The first thing that went through my head was that I don't want it to be me. I don't want any more reasons for people to target me or spend time away from the camp.
6.
All right.
You got it, Angie. Win us something.
No one volunteered, so we all did a randomizer, and I was chosen.
I don't think Angie was really somebody that people felt was going to be much of a like gamer or schemer or liar. So her being the person to go probably was the best case scenario for our tribe.
Are you worried about the short?
No.
I'm kind of glad to be chosen, I think. I'm excited for the gameplay. I think it could be an opportunity to possibly win something or bring some morale to the team after our loss earlier.
We were like trying to remember who is on every team.
Yeah,
and then we remembered you by ear and took the
That's making
Yeah. Each of you must draw a card and look at it privately. There is an Adam card, an Eve card, and a Snake card. If you draw the Adam card, announce yourself to the other two. One shooter contains Malort, while the other contains water. The Snake and Eve must take the respective shot in front of the Adam player simultaneously, followed by a chaser of Dijon mustard. Both of you must try to convince Adam that you are Eve and that you drank water, not Malort. Adam must guess who is telling the truth. Oh shit, okay. If Adam guesses correctly, both Adam and Eve receive an extra vote in the next tribal council, while the Snake loses their vote in the next tribal council. If Adam guesses wrong, both Adam and Eve lose their vote in the next tribal council, and the Snake gets an extra vote in the next tribal council. Cheers, guys. Cheers. I'm Eve, and I didn't even finish my mustard because it was so spicy and this was water. I tasted a little bit of it and I then chunked the rest down. I like mustard, so I put a bunch on there and it didn't really matter what was going in there. You're the Snake.
And I took the Malort and Adam guessed it. I lost a vote and they both won a vote.
Sorry. You're a great shot taker, though. It was only because you said you never had Malort and your straight face was straight that I was like, oh yeah.
Was basically how well could you take a shot without showing that it was a shot. So it was not all Malort. Some people had water. And I did my best, but they knew I had Malort.
No.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you lose anything?
No.
Okay.
I did not share with my chat that I lost a vote. I just want to keep that one close to my chest, I think.
If I lost my vote at something like that, I would lie about it for sure. Right, so I'm not convinced right now that either Angie doesn't have an advantage going into this or Angie hasn't lost her vote.
Angie, she drew the Snake card, so she was like supposed to be lying, but like she was actually kind of like showing her cards a lot.
She's not a good liar, maybe?
And I'm trying to tell the truth to Adam, being like, no, I actually didn't have it.
So you and Tasha have an extra vote?
Yes.
Okay.
As I was blurting it out, I was like, I wonder if I should have saved to myself that like I get the extra vote. I want to set that precedent of like, I'm trustworthy.
I think you were a good choice.
Yeah, I agree. You seem very trustworthy.
I don't think she came back lying or omitting anything, it seemed.
So she does get an extra vote, which is interesting. I was thinking of maybe voting her out. So, we'll see what happens. I guess we'll have to use her.
Whoever was Adam had to choose who was taking the more shot. And it was for a personal advantage of the next couple of times. Okay, I did not win. So.
I don't know if Tasha got the reward on her solo trip. I don't know if she's lying or not.
Nothing lifts the spirits like family coming together and great Italian food.
Fly with me, let's fly away.
So come, let Olive Garden lift your spirits with two great new Alfredos. New roasted red pepper Alfredo with tender grilled chicken, and new steak gorgonzola Alfredo with grilled deliciously seasoned steak. Each made with our creamy homemade sauces. Yours with endless salad and breadsticks. Our two new Alfredos.
Let's fly away.
Olive Garden, when you're here, you're family.
Gravity is an apple falling from a tree. Can you use it to propel your game forward? And beware of snakes in the garden.
Yeah. Chopped, tossed. What do you want?
That's to cut that breadstick in half.
We have an advantage in the immunity challenge. We would really love to win that. That'll be good for morale to not have to vote someone off right away.
Tried to make spaghetti yet? No. Who was the tribe that picked the wine? That was you guys. Do you feel that that choice is reflective of this tribe energy right now?
Kind of vibing.
Yeah.
We're all about the vibe.
Who had the chocolate cake? Over here? Yeah, love it. You dig into that yet? Let it bake in the sun a little bit? A candle?
Yes, we're planning a big bash.
Yeah, if anyone's turning 8, let us know.
I hope you all are settling in. The game is about to pick up pace because it is time for your first immunity challenge. If you have this, your tribe is safe from the vote. Nobody going home at Tribal Council. This is what you covet in this game. The first 2 tribes to win full immunity. The third place loser tribe going to Tribal Council, where one of you will be the first person voted out of this game. You are also today playing for reward. The tribe that comes in first place is getting a reward, and I think it might be a pretty good one. You want to get out of this muggy heat? How about a pool party? Your tribe will be going to an indoor pool in Ponderosa where you will have pool games, a blow-up bar, some snacks, and a break from the cutthroat nature of this game. Does that sound worth playing for? All right. For today's challenge, you will be dividing your tribes into a group of 4 and a group of 2. The 4 are going to swim one by one out to those platforms, get up on a ladder, walk across the balance beam, and then you will jump off the platform and grab an apple from the tree. Take that apple and swim back to shore, and the next person will go. Each apple has a number on it. You're going to give those 4 apples to your other 2 tribe members who are going to go over there to those tables where they will use those numbers on the apples to unlock a combination lock that holds together a bag full of puzzle pieces where you will then solve a snake puzzle. Soup Tribe, you chose to get an advantage in this challenge. 5 of your puzzle pieces are already in place on your puzzle board. You will be at a head start when you start the puzzle. Big advantage, don't squander it. Survivors ready? Go! 3 into the water! We've got Brittany, we've got Wesley. Wesley and Joseph out to an early lead. Brittany's still trailing behind. 2 players are climbing up the platforms. Joseph falls off. Wesley is climbing on the balance beam. He falls off. Now it's Joseph. Can he get across? Joseph is not across, and the apples are in the water. Now it's Wesley. Wesley is across. Apples in the water. Wesley has an apple. Brittany climbing across now. Brittany almost across. Joseph is across. Joseph in the water now. Brittany is across. And she pulled the apples into the water. The apples are all over the place. Disaster. Cars in the water for the salad truck now. You got this, Barrett. Brittany almost back down. Allie's out in the water now. 2 tries after second. Brittany is back with an apple. Carter is in the water. You got it! Maris is across. Apple in the water. Salad Tribe extending their lead. Carter trying the beam now. Allie is crawling across that beam. Carter's across. And Allie is across. They're in the water. Two tribes are halfway through. Corey and Alex out in the water now, and they're powering through. They are just demolishing the water here. Taking no time at all to get out to the platform. How will they do balancing on a beam?
Come on, Angie, you got this.
Angie up, Corey up, Alex up.
Yeah, the ladder sucks.
Corey is across and dives right in. Alex does not make it across.
Use the other wood to pull you out.
Alex is off. Danny's in the water now. Alex is back. Adrian's in now. Danny's across. Max going out to help Angie now. Adrian now.
Kick your leg up! Kick your leg up!
And Angie is up.
Keep her back! Oh, wait! Wait, if she can't cross the beam! Go back!
Max is swimming back. He doesn't hear a word that Danny is saying.
Oh my God!
2 tribes on the puzzle, and no one's even unlocked their pieces yet. Is anybody's game?
Got it.
Okay, Soup has their puzzle open, and they are starting with a lead already. Asha and Sula on the puzzle for red. They have a big head start. Sticks still struggling to open their pieces. That could be the opening that Salad needs to get back into this game. Max trying for the beam. Can he get across? He's across. back for salad.
I'm gonna start working on this. Okay.
Mara's in the water now. Six still cannot get their bag open. They have plenty of time.
Come on,
Salad is not out of this challenge. It would be one of the biggest comebacks in Survivor Weekender history. But Styx is still struggling to unlock those pieces. They can't even solve the puzzle if they don't have their pieces.
You can do it. You can do it.
She's on the team. Shockingly, Styx still does not have their pieces. And Salad's on their way back with their final number. Who would have seen this coming?
I'm not
They're back with the final apple. Every tribe is back. They're heading to the puzzle now. We've got 3 tribes on the puzzle.
2, 7, 4. Okay. Try 2, 7, 4.
That's another piece.
Try 2, 4, 7.
And another piece. Soup is down to a final few pieces as the other 2 tribes have not even started their puzzle. This is a blowout of epic proportions.
Okay.
Soup needs to have it.
7, 2.
And they do!
Okay.
Soup
7, 2.
wins tribal immunity and a pool party.
7, 2.
We are looking for one more tribe in this anyone game. Styx finally has their pieces open, and they are itching to start on this puzzle. They have been wondering what this puzzle even looks like as they struggle to open their bag. Now the pressure is on. Salad open. Salad open. Way faster, making up a huge deficit of time. It's anybody's game here. Lots of shuffling pieces around, not a lot of organization. We've got a tail coming along for Styx, a tail coming along for Salad.
Good job.
Another piece for Styx. Something meant to be for Another piece for Styx. Now that pressure is on here for Salad. Another piece for Styx. This puzzle is starting to come together for Styx. Still largely unfilled for Salad. Another piece for Salad.
That's a good idea, though. That's a good idea. Slide in, slide in.
Is that it? It's all.
Another piece for Salad. But Styx is closing in. It may just be too late.
Don't play. Don't play.
Styx thinks they have it. And they do! 6 individual immunity. Sending Salad trying to out of the game. Strong effort from all 3 tribes.
You guys battled block. Holy crap.
Great effort from every single one of you. Tough challenge that was arguably poorly designed in certain ways. We have 2 tribes with individual immunity and 1 tribe that I'm sorry to say will be heading to tribal council in a couple hours, where one of you will be the first person voted out of this game. Soup tribe, on a hot streak, You will be not even slumming it out here. You'll be at a pool party. You can gather all of your things and head back to camp.
So we just lost the first immunity challenge, and I volunteered for the puzzle now twice, and we've lost twice. I feel bad about the first puzzle that I lost in the reward challenge because I really just flubbed that. I got too panicked, but this one we were so close, like we were right behind them.
It's one of those things where I was watching, and it's like, I'm not the one swimming. I imagine it's so difficult, so taxing. God bless you for going out there and doing that.
I obviously couldn't get up the ladder of the challenge, and that was a struggle.
I took like a 1-credit swimming class in college. The very first day, he's like, swim 10 minutes straight, see where you're at. That's like top 3 most exhausted I've ever been.
I feel really bad saying that because I think she's super sweet, but Angie is probably finding herself on the chopping block tonight. She went on this trip, and even if she's the person that then has the extra vote, she can't do anything with the extra vote with just herself. So it just makes sense to remove that from the game. And I also feel like if she's already really quiet and she's already somebody that's under the radar, Angie would be somebody that would get further than me because people would look at me before her.
I'm just trying to get a gauge for where everyone's at and see what little cliques we've started to form.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, actually. I mean, I know you're probably disappointed.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I obviously feel like I'm the most vulnerable to go.
I can understand why you think fault or vulnerable, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's you.
Yeah, true.
Just, I guess, make a case to everybody, or suggest another plan.
What are you guys thinking? How are you feeling?
Well, I think you're definitely on the chopping block, but I don't think it's necessarily you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm only one person. I don't want to get rid of you. It's really trustworthy vibes.
Well, I figured her first challenge was kind of Danny.
Yeah.
Danny was very confident and didn't pull through on that.
If you can gather the people, let me know. I just wanted to make sure where your head was.
Okay.
I don't ever want to be the one to toss out a name because I just don't want that to bite me in the ass later.
And I said, I let her make the case. Yeah, she knows she's in the chopping block, but I said, give me another plan. If you can gather the votes, I'm in.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily you.
Let's hear it out.
See how hard she tries?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know that Danny's gonna play hard. They will be a strong player. I'd rather do Danny than turn around.
You think so?
And she's more trustworthy.
Afterward challenge.
Well, yeah, that's true. Like, he fucked up on both. So she had trouble with the ladder. Like, that was really good.
The odds I give myself for being here after the first vote, not super high, but could also be a surprise vote.
I was up gathering sticks. I found taped to a gutter this Olive Garden QR code. Let's see what it says. Oh my god.
Hello, I'm Robert Darn, and today I'll be teaching you Olive Garden's immunity boosting salad recipe. 1 part peas, 1 part lettuce, 2 parts carrots, 2 parts onions, 1 part tomatoes, and 4 parts parsnips. Delicious. Master this recipe, and immunity will be in your hands.
Just gonna take a quick screenshot of that bad boy. I'm guessing the start of each letter is probably the cryptex code. I don't really think it's my best move to open the cryptex in front of everyone. But what I'm learning right now is that you get almost 0 alone time at camp. So I don't know when that will ever come at a good time to open. Max is the one controlling the cryptex for most of the time. He says it's mostly because he's bored. I think it also means there's a good chance if Max figures out the way to open it, he can quickly close it and move right on and come back to that later. I know that I need to stay on Max's good side and maybe remain Hopefully Max is number one. Something tells me if that's the case.
I think that if we just all fully expect every single win, there's no way we can lose.
We gave our bodies to that win. We donated our bodies. Joseph has like a scratch on his stomach, and I definitely have some splinters, so don't look too close. And to think that we still would have won it easily without our advantage is just, I'm so proud of us. I'm really proud of myself for not like lagging behind, and I feel really strong. And world peace.
Snacks! Yeah! Is that a donut? Hey!
I'm dead.
Yes. I've talked to Allie and I've talked to Tasha. I feel very comfortable with both of them. Tasha said she wanted to work with me. Allie does as well.
Feeling really good about Corey, hoping to make strong alliance with him. I do really like the idea of working with Corey, and he's taking a bit of a leadership position on the tribe, so if he like gives a name, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. And I also feel like he'll protect me if my name's out there.
Yeah, you're a donut!
Here's the penny over here. Constant, see if that's.
Danny and Joseph haven't come up to me yet, or Sula, trying to run different scenarios with different people. Who wants to work with me? Who wants to talk with me? And if no one's talking to me, then I guess they're talking to other people.
Fun, they wanted a pool party, but have fun being tired at the next challenge.
It's not a pool party when we're like a few hours in.
Drunk. Or drunk.
Yeah.
Hello.
Also, we just swam. Yeah, I think we're on the same page.
Yeah, I think I'll show you.
Yeah.
Great.
I had no idea. And then I did like.
I'm getting sparks.
Stuff.
I hope.
Great,
Do you want to try shaving off your magnesium all into this so it catches, and then sparks will only be in this nest?
Love it. Love the nest. Love the nest.
We love a nest.
Otherwise, we can't cook our spaghetti.
Yeah, how will we have our spaghetti dinner?
Oh, I'm hurting myself.
Oh shit, be careful.
I'm okay. Angie and I went to water. And she's like, you know, yes, you're on track. She's like, I think it's me. I'm the most vulnerable. I'm like, well, yeah, of course, but you have to take somebody else. Let me know. You have to shoot the post. Danny's gonna play hard.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Beat it.
There, feed it. The other stuff.
Yeah, you're good. That's it. That's it. Bigger sticks.
I'm gonna try and see if we can get the smaller sticks to catch.
Yeah. Keep it going.
Yes, sir. That way we don't have this.
Yeah, I need that.
I'm wondering if it's better to keep Angie because I feel like we could control Angie, whereas Danny is.
Angie will follow us. Angela will follow us. Danny will go home. So I see the difference. I do.
I mean, she's just there swimming fine. It was literally getting up a ladder.
With that ladder,
and you need long arms for that.
The ladder sucked.
Do you think we can win challenges keeping her?
I don't really care if we win the next one because we have our next target. I think you, me, and Maris are fine. Nobody's talking to Hannah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Everyone I've spoken to is in agreement.
Who have you spoken to?
Have I not talked to you?
No, I haven't
Oh.
About anything.
Should we go through this pot with water?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just need to talk to you guys because I haven't talked to you yet. I'm good to do the Angie plan.
Angie.
Yeah.
I just want to have challenges. I don't
Yeah. And you can't hold the ladder thing against her too much because you need long arms for that. But like, I haven't seen much of a reaction or like yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I also think like she's not really forthcoming with either information or sharing like with the rest of the group. And that just makes it easy for the first vote.
It just feels like we've had just a day of loss, which isn't like the best.
How you doing, Angie?
Doing good.
Okay. Did you talk to anybody?
Yeah. Didn't have a chance to.
Okay, we can probably grab Anna.
Yeah.
While they're gone. You need help to build a case? You got anything you wanna? Okay. See how she feels.
Yeah.
Because I spoke to Max and he's not sold on putting it out, so you gotta.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, I have Band-Aids. I have the Band-Aids too.
I shed y'all for you.
All right. Is that timer for 8 minutes? Skillful. Skillful.
They used to.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, they're well.
That's a magic one. Delish.
That's the winner shot right there. That's.
Yeah, put that in my interest.
We were just getting ready for our tribal council, and we decided to mess with our little thing some more, and the crypt text opened.
Hey, I can't believe
It's a hidden immunity idol. When I do it in front of the entire tribe, and when I pull it out and I see the word idol and a little necklace, I'm like, it's not in my plan. I literally said I was laying low, and here I am finding an idol. And Italianers.
I now cannot get the hidden immunity idol that I believe that I had the clue to. I think that the clue I got was PLCOTP. And some of those letters are very close to the letters in plants. Which everyone thinks is the word.
So it changes things. Now we all know Danny has one. So maybe I'm not upset I didn't get it.
And now I have a public hidden immunity idol. I definitely know that a power that everybody knows about loses its power.
Immunity idol is not a big thing. Is it gonna be played for us?
It's a tribe idol for right now, but it's definitely more of a idol for myself. I definitely will probably end up using this before the merge, just because, I mean, if my tribe knows, somebody will tell somebody else, and holding on to it more would only make me a bigger threat. I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to flip it off of them onto me. I'm just gonna have to keep my head on and not spiral.
Definitely see like people trying to think long term and not just in the moment. I think we see some people maybe thinking about not the obvious choice, which I think is me at this point.
behind you are the torches that represent fire in this game. When your fire is out, so are you, and that will sadly be the case for one of you tonight. So, how's this day been for you so far?
It's been a roller coaster. We are having so much fun and I think really vibing as a tribe and getting along really well, but we also have not yet completed a challenge. So it's been really tough just to have 2 back-to-back losses and to see how hard we've worked and then to come away and have to close something out.
Coming back from the last challenge where we had gotten 3rd place again, we pretty quick started making fire. I think it was good to give us something to focus on besides the elephant in the room. We boiled pasta. We had a meal, so that was a win for sure. I love pasta.
Do you think that a meal together before an event like this serves to calm the nerves, settle the stomach a little bit?
I definitely think that brings us together, takes our mind off what's ahead, just fellowship, camaraderie.
Wesley, do you think that everyone's minds were off the task ahead?
Half really focused on the fire, and then half really focused on maybe figuring out how they can talk to others.
You're playing a game, but you're living together. What's that looking like for you guys?
For as much as the Salad Tribe has gone through, losing the challenges, our spirits aren't lost, and I think we're refueled, ready to go bring it on in the next challenge. And to note, I mean, we haven't lost by a lot. We have been very close. I don't feel defeated. I think the meal is what we needed to kind of reinvigorate ourselves going into this next challenge, and I think the other tribes should be worried, especially the ones that were in the pool. You're really tired now.
Wesley, is there kind of a spectrum on this tribe of where people's heads are at?
Oh, yeah. I think there's a wide range of who's actually playing hard and who's not. But it doesn't really matter about anybody's intensity right now. It's simply intention, not intensity, their intention of what they goals are for the day.
Anna, do you think you have been good at reading the intentions of your tribe mates?
The way that people talk about how they're going to approach the challenge, how they're going to approach the vote, does reveal how seriously and how strategically they're looking to play the game.
What's the attitude that you're hoping that other people have on this tribe?
Most people are not going to win, but I think that there is a spectrum from like just here to have fun, meet people, see what happens, to like I want to put forth a respectable showing.
Angie, do you feel so far like there have been groups forming on this tribe within the group?
I don't think that there's like clear divisions yet, but I think people are starting to form individual relationships and then slowly building those into different sections, but I think it's still pretty early and we're still getting to know everyone.
Earlier this afternoon, you guys got a note asking someone on the tribe to go on a little excursion. Angie, you went on that journey.
I was hoping to go and fight for something for the team for the next challenge, but it ended up being individual, so I was just trying to be the best that I could, and I did a shot in the light.
How was the tribe feeling about that?
While Angie was away, we all established that we believe Angie's a very trustworthy person, and we thought probably she would be very forthcoming with her answer when she got back, and we were right about that. She walked us through the whole process, let us know what happened, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that we all believe her version of the story.
I have to ask, has there been any talk on this tribe about, you know, possible idols, advantages in this game, and what's...
Brian, what? So I opened the crypt text, but I opened it in front of everyone. Not really much you can do with a public idol. Again, it's like for the tribe or whatever, but I frankly, like, a lot of the power's lost when everybody knows about it. So if anything, this will probably help us at a swap or a scenario when maybe we don't have numbers.
It sounds like you're saying that's your idol you found, but you're also saying, you know, it's for the tribe. How is that landing with people right now?
I think that's a good attitude for them to have. And I think that that's maybe the best way to strategically think about it, right? The power is diluted if we all know you have it, but there's 12 other people who don't.
Does anyone think that having the idol at this stage of the game is possibly a liability?
It doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't care what Danny does, but like Danny always has the option to be like, look guys, in the fire goes the idol, it's gone. So
yeah, that's an option.
I'm not saying do it, but I'm saying that's how it isn't a liability. Of course, like, it's an idol, yeah.
This is practically powerless in my hands here, because if I play it like now, it only serves to hurt one of us, whereas if it stays in the game and makes it to like a swap or something, we are the only people that know about this, and I have literally no problem passing it away to somebody else in order to help us. We're already going to be the smallest tribe after this, so I have no other incentive than to help out my group here.
This is a group that's pretty aligned on the spirit in which they're playing this game, and yet here you are at Tribal and you have to vote someone out. So how are you figuring out how to do that?
Just based off of vibes and what's the events of the day.
I'm a little surprised how much information you can gather about somebody in 6 hours. But like, I think I got a good feel on everyone.
With that, it is time to vote, and we'll go left to right here.
I have my vote. You know, pretend.
Peace and love, girl. The fact I have an idol has me very scared that they could be pulling something on me, but if I go before you, then they're way too scared of me, so have fun with your boyfriend.
I'll go tally the votes.
Alright, I've tallied the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol that they would like to play, now would be the time. Okay, I will read the votes. After I finish reading the votes, the decision will be final, and the player who is voted out will be asked to take an Andy's mitt and leave Tribal Council area immediately. First vote. Angie. Second vote. Angie. Third vote. Angie. First person voted out of Survivor Weekender Season 3. Andrew, that's 4. That's another vote. Alright, Angie. Your tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Hi, Angie. Good game. Oh. I literally turned around and go, did you vote yourself? Am I dumb? How do you know she lost her vote? Because there was no other Angie.
Your first tribal is down. You came in here as one big happy family. We'll see if that continues. Grab your things, head back to camp.
A little disappointed, but I'm excited that I was able to participate and got to meet some really good people. Honestly, everyone was just so kind, and I felt like it was like a good vibe between everyone. A little hard to form really strong connections in just a couple hours. I was pretty aware that I was top of the list, especially since we haven't won anything. I get it.